strange humans and elves and more humanoid people accosted with boils and lesions and all these other disgusting features on their bodies. And through the investigations through from you all, the Pathfinders and a very strange Dragonborn, were able to determine that it was not of any particular deity, or actually, that's for good. Put it of any particular deity or known demon, though it was traced to a small cult, that it was at the southwestern coast of Eurox, alongside the peninsula, near the independent city of Creiko. You all decided to sleep one more night in Balforum before heading out with searching for answer of why this particular group has a vested interest in all these things. It is dawn of the next day. What would you like to do?
I mean, we have this other delivery we need to do, guys.
Yeah, I believe the plan was to get breakfast and then load up and head out.
Yeah, I believe we're going to the southwest-ish area over there.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
Other side of the continent we go.
No.
Bit too far.
Halfway across the continent we go.
No. Still no. Okay, if you look at where
We're
you
in
are...
the northeast, we're going southwest.
Yeah, if you wanted to go across the continent, or the peninsula, you'd be going that way.
Yeah, there's about equal landmass in both directions.
It's a peninsula, what are you expecting? And plus, I'm horrible at geography, sue me.
Just don't ask me what starboard is, because I don't know.
I just see
Starboard is
not
right.
Britannia in the corner, and I just want to go over there now. Because not Britannia is Britannia, in my books. But this, onwards, to our destination.
Let's see, is there anything that we do in the morning aside from, like brushing teeth and stuff? I can't think of anything extra, actually.
I wouldn't even be doing other things. I'd just go prestidigitation, let's go.
Yeah. I know I was not going to be that quick.
I would be.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else.
I said breakfast and roll.
You're gonna have to wait then unless you make him.
I have magic. Don't tempt me. But no, in all seriousness. Yeah, it'd be breakfast and then go.
No, so it's like, you're clean now, let's go. What? Okay, yeah. Yep, upward and onward, or I guess downward and onward in this case.
Alright. So you all rise, get one last breakfast at the Dragon's Roost.
I will make my own breakfast.
Okay.
Is Cyrus allowed in the Dragon's Roost?
Allowed in?
We stayed there. I
You
would
want-
assume they'd let her in if she stayed there the night.
Yeah.
Okay, because I remember what she tried to do last time.
Yeah, there was a discreet asking for about 15 gold to cover costs of some minor damages.
Okay.
Minor damages from the fight that didn't happen.
I don't mind paying the 15 gold. That's nothing. I don't really spend it on anything else.
There was the instigating party, 15 gold.
So damages translates to I don't tell the guard. Gotcha.
You get the feeling they get adventurers a lot, especially with the with the mercenaries nearby. You get the distinct feeling that the innkeeper is used to this sort of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
He turned it into getting money out as a side business.
Let me double check and see if I have to reinstall it, because the update, I don't know where it's at.
Okay, but
So,
yeah,
Dun, 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 dun.
actually, you know,
I can use your phone too. Just on the device you have
no,
to say.
I'm good. I'm good. Ready to go.
Oh, you sure? You sure?
Yeah, if I forget anything, so be it. I think we're heading towards more civilization anyway, so if I remember later, maybe I can, whatever, but yeah, I'm good. Ow. I just hit myself.
Yeah, I found the car.
So you good? Yep. So, all accounts for, I didn't know if anyone was looking for anything.
Is any sound coming through?
Okay.
Paul.
So, as you all are prepping yourselves and getting ready to go, some of you had at this current moment. Where is everybody setting up? Where is everybody? You're about to leave, essentially, packing up gear or something.
I'd imagine we'd either be at the stable or maybe approaching the gate, like the city gate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You stay for the stables. They took care of your chocobos as pretty well enough. Preened them, gave them a good nice clean.
Oh my god.
Oh, thank you.
The Dragon Roost was a rather nice location, but yes, you actually. But as you are all kind of saddling up, getting things ready, a small group of about 4 dwarves approach. You recognize the one in the front, a dwarf with a red mohawk and some orange, some red or orange war paint on his right cheek. Let me see if I remember. What was his name? Jervin.
Oh, okay. I need to add that to my notes. You said red mohawk?
Yeah, red mohawk. When I say mohawk, I don't mean spiky. I mean, like, just flat.
Oh.
Like actual mohawk. Yes, this is Spymaster Jervin.
Yes.
He approaches you all with a couple of people who, in rather dark, who are wearing some very dark brown regalia. A few of them are cloaked. One isn't. They seem to be having sort of leather armor, but they are relatively well armed, and they just seem to be watching his back.
There a problem, friend?
Oh no, lad. I'm just paying my debt, as it were. I heard you're heading out to the city, aye?
Yeah.
Well, you technically fulfill your duties as best you can for what you did. So I'm here for the payment. Let's see if I remember correctly. It was where did I write this? Yeah, here we are. For each of you, I was able to manage 1,200 coin for each of you. Except for you, catfolk, I was only able to do a little bit less, only 1,000, because of your requests for catfolk migrations, right?
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
I was able to nail down some that were in the general area that are in the southern peninsula of Uruks. They tend to go to the deserts. From what I understand, they're a small offshoot of or cousins or something like that to some of the clans that run around and Syrian or something like that. Point is, they came from one of the bigger desert places, and they're one of the offshoots. I found 3 clans that match, that at least seem to be larger and might have what you're looking for. He pulls out a piece of paper. He's like, yep, here you are. The Golden Claw, the Striped Hearts, and the Moon Eyes.
His eyes all it seemed to grow like a bit big. He wasn't actually expecting much in the way of information, considering how his previous attempts at gaining information had gone. Wait, I just forgot his name. Driven. There it is. Well worth the drop in pay. Thank you, Jervin. This will be of much use to me.
Now, I don't know exactly if it's going to be the tribes you're looking for, because I didn't see any mention of Kit Cake specifically, but I figured they're the ones that would have the best idea. Now, mind you, I did a little bit more digging. Here's what you need to know at least. It's still in the notes, but I'll just kind of tell you, just in case you forget it, in just case you lose the paper or something. The only one that seems to have a territory of some kind is the Golden Claw clan. Where they're specifically based out of, I'm not entirely sure. They're somewhere near the mountain ranges, I think, or something like that. I don't know. It seemed like they did some mining, actually. The other 2 are strictly nomadic. But they do seem to follow a small pattern, so if you go to the locals, they probably have a better idea.
He'll nod.
Alright.
Man, I have to color code this guy now in my chart of people.
And also, I believe that was everything you all had wanted, eh? You just wanted coin and all that good stuff, yeah?
Yep.
Alright. Well, I wish you safe travels on your journeys. May your battles be swift and victorious, and if you die, may it be a quick one. No, that you'll always be welcome in Balfour as long as I'm around, eh?
Indeed.
Alright then, you silly ninnies, get moving. I imagine you've got things to do. And he motions for his party along, and they follow behind, kind of giving you sideways glances.
Before we leave the gate of Belforum, Tanara will give a little protective prayer for the city, not like an actual spell, just but
yeah, just a prayer,
this place kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine. And the last thing I can think of that would wrap things up minorly is, as you all are heading out the city gates proper, a teenager in a familiar gray garb is rushing through the streets with a very large bag, with a large courier bag with him, kind of running. Wait! I'm looking for the Firebrand! Firebrand!
Stop.
Are you actually like stopping him or saying that?
Yeah,
or?
yeah, stop, look, it's like, yeah, we're the Firebrands, what's up?
He kind of sees you and goes, kind of moves past. Hi. Okay, good. Caught you before you left. Okay, good. Message from... Hey, we sent some messages to your guild master, and she sent one back. She said you would know about it. And is holding out a rather sizable letter, sealed envelope.
Well, we sent a couple messages, so yeah, I'm sure this is response to one of them.
Okay. Well, that's more or less it. Just wanted to catch you before you left. Oh, didn't want to catch you over the city. Oh, boy. Maybe, excuse me. I got errands to do. Safe travels. And runs off back into the city.
Is it a hooded cloak?
Him?
Yeah, is the cloak he's wearing, is it a hooded cloak?
No.
Okay. That's a deal.
I'm suspicious of why you had to ask, but moving on. But yes. The letter is... has the small signature of... Shit, why did I... It's been so long since I've had to bring her up. No... Hot damn, it has been... of Zalasha, and has a seal over it of the Firebrand symbol.
Okay.
And weren't you the one primarily sending reports back, Len?
Well, I just sent the one report about the Draco Lich. And I think we sent a message regarding the virus here, and see if they had anything in their archives.
Well, this could very well be important then. I say we open it now in case it pertains to this immediate area.
Then open it we shall.
Okay, so you pop open the seal. As you interact with it, you see that the seal from the letter actually interacts with your hand and your the brand that was on your hand, or wherever your symbol would be. It lights up a little bit and it pops off. You find, let's see, 2 different pieces of parchment. The first one you pull out, It is from Zalasha. It is dated, I believe, 2 days ago. It is in it. She says, "Thank you for It is about of the matter of the Dracolich. Thank you for informing me. I have sent other ravens and contacts to neighboring areas to keep people off the roads and to see if there can be a concentrated effort to see if there can be any research into this, because it has been very rare since she's heard of one in our time. She does want to know, what exactly did you report about the Dracolich?
Movement patterns, where it was sighted, what it seemed to be doing.
Okay. She writes that if you could elaborate if it had any kind of elemental or anything like that, that would be wonderful. If not, that's fine. Depending on your location, you could, and if you wish, you might be called on to help move on the Dracolich, should you wish to be.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
However, it will take some time, since it seems to be sedentary at the moment, or pleased with staying, or as Len described, set to Tanalorn. It seems they have time to prep, so she wishes to take this time to prep very well, research properly, get a good solid team together of different guilds if possible, see what they can do. And thanks you for bringing up that info. And signs off with saying she will write about your run-ins with. I'm trying to figure out if you had written about the illnesses. Oh no, you had. Will write about if she had come across any illnesses of that caliber or any of that ilk, which the next letter actually does address. It was written yesterday. Getting reports, again, Zalasha, saying that from what they have gotten from traders, they do know somewhat of the cult of ills. They seem to be calling themselves a more something that seems to be a more local dialect in the area, called the Dustman.
The Dustman.
Yeah, I'll spell it just so you can, just so I can verify. Like dust. From what she's been able to apply from traders and other knowledge, it's not entirely taboo cult, but it is not exactly proper society. The best way to equate them is, in her own words, is, from what she understands, is something close to a thieves' guild of that kind of reputation. That they seem to provide some kind of services. What these services are, it doesn't really go into far too much detail.
Okay.
And that is the the final thing that she mentions is since she did you report that you were with the Pathfinders at the time?
Yeah.
Okay. She will report that she does at least know the leader of the Pathfinder guild in that local vicinity, so that way you have a name to tack on, which would be it's kind of smudged. You kind of have to cast prestidigitation or kind of read it because she's some ward going on it.
I guess clean it with a squeegee.
Yep. Mystic squeegee.
Horseman, it squeaks.
Drami Zishan.
And that was a.
That seems to be the guild master of the local Pathfinders. They are indicated to be somewhat nomadic, so in some way, shape, or form. So she's at least giving you a name that way you can find them somehow.
Oh,
She does mention that there is reports of how they travel in some kind of large, they actually carry their buildings with them or something like that.
not just an exotic people, but also an exotic name. That'll be interesting to meet up with if we encounter that on the way. Oh. Is there a back to that or hidden text on it or anything?
I don't know. Is there? I doubt it.
You can try. You can see if there is.
Seems unnecessary, but sure. We'll flip over and
Just saying if you wish. Any particular way you wish to go about it, or if at all? You don't need to.
I don't know. It's your idea. What do you think?
Is that a cantrip for me? Let me check.
What kind of cantrip are you trying to do?
I'm looking for detect magic. That is a cantrip. See, I'll cast detect magic and see if there's any magiciness to the letter at all. Like in terms
to
of
the letter
wording or anything.
You do not detect any magic on the letter itself. Simply you only detect it after a couple seconds on the seal itself. But the magic seems to be dissipating by the second, and seems to just disappear.
Yep, nothing. I was just wondering. Okay. Okay, so nice. Got some names. Got some people to look out for.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if there's nothing pressing after this, it looks like
Onwards of our journey.
I might have some deserts to be going into later. But yes.
So is everyone prepared?
Yep.
Last call for potions, weapons, armor, plushies, candies, rations.
Plushies.
Oh, so he said plushies.
I don't think I picked one up in this town anyway, did I?
I don't
No, that
recall.
was the last town.
Yeah, I thought it was the last town too, so I need to pick a plushie from this town too. So, yeah. Let's go sneak off and get some plushies.
They do not seem to have a plushie shop of some kind, unfortunately. They are not cultured.
But do they not have, like, a stall that maybe sold one?
Because they had a festival going on earlier. I'm surprised they weren't selling any of that.
Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if dwarves didn't have plushies. They might have something closer to action figures, I'd imagine.
You know what? That does make sense.
Yeah, there is a toy shop. Like, there was, some plushies. Or what maybe have passed as plushies, more of, lack of a better word, pillow friends. Just pillows that look like animals. But those seem to be all sold out. They do happen to have, like, small, not action figures, but close enough to, like, soldiers or adventurers of that kind.
Hey, they have
We'll grab one of
guys.
those. They have guys.
They have guys. But warrior guy.
I'll grab one of their guys.
Any particular guy?
Yeah, I'll tell the
Guy
stall
or girl?
merchant
Guy or
surprise
girl?
me.
Adventurer?
We'll buy two. We'll buy two. In fact, how many are there at the stall?
Oh lord.
There's 7. There's 7 left. Even though it's about in the morning, they seem to make them as they go, or they make them daily.
In which case, then we'll buy them all.
The stall keep kind of gives you a back. It's like, okay, that'll be 7 times that. 35 copper.
35 copper?
It's kids' toys.
So give them 2 gold pieces and tell them to keep the change.
Holy crap!
That's a lot of change.
Thank you. He kind of grasps the coins very, like, thank you, miss, thank you.
I think like 100 copper makes 1 gold coin or something like
Yes. Actually, no, it's 100 copper.
It's 10 copper to 1 silver, so yeah, 100 copper would be 1 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, because don't forget, this is close to medieval times. Like, they're starting to get a little better about money and all that, but
You just made this person's week.
his month.
Haha! Look at you being generous.
Yep.
Like, he can almost buy a knife. He can buy a good knife with that. But yes.
You're welcome.
Be sorry about this eccentric tourist.
Any other?
Cyrus will slyly, casually slide her stuff into her bag of holding and make sure nobody else saw her as she casually walks away.
supposedly doing the casual walk.
No.
A kid,
Stroll casual.
a little kid sees you, smiles a bit, looks out, it's like with big eyes, like, oh, you can get over it. Like the kind of fancifulness of just like you can buy over.
Cyrus will look around and then kneel down and hand the kid a golden coin and quietly walk away as she goes, I was never here.
Okay, think for a moment.
Yes, Mom.
Think for a moment. I was never here, but I have to tell everyone that I got a piece of gold.
You didn't see anything. I didn't see nothing, Mom. See nothing. I saw nothing.
And she will casually walk away and meet up wherever the group said we'll meet up before we leave. None the wiser.
We're probably just outside the gate.
So, what was your cover story, if any?
She always disappears to buy something. That's a plushie of some type. Of course, we would know it happened. Just a matter of when it happened.
I don't know, she's been pretty good at keeping it covered up so far from you guys.
Yep, I don't take them out of my bag.
Well, she goes to buy something at every place we go to, so at the least I assume she went and bought something somewhere.
Well, yeah,
at some
we've
point.
been here a week, so I would have thought she would have done that already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have brought it when people were around. If you guys were around, I definitely wouldn't have brought it.
Well, no. But any last flights of fancy?
No.
I don't think we're good.
All right.
And I'm still not broke.
Well, of course
Yeah.
you just got paid $1,200.
Yeah, 1,200 is like hot damn. And that was on top of helping with the investigation and all that. So yeah, you guys are making pretty good money.
I had to go write down that money. Money.
Set, any particular path you would like to take?
I believe we were going to stick to our, double timing, direct line route.
Double timing direct line route of scald magic shenanigans.
Just the straightest path possible?
Yep.
Alright.
Let's see, 200 gold is platinum. What is that?
That's 120 platinum.
Sure. I'll do 100.
So, that will be your path to the city of Jade. So, you begin your journey, passing the mountains, and begin moving from rather coniferous trees and the like to more sparser forests until eventually it turns. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. A very sparse forest, mainly a plains, which turns almost into a desert at some places. The grounds before you rise and fall at some places with some hills, but mostly expand forward with that unobstructed. Will you be following the road? Because the nearest road leads to the kind of makes a somewhat path to one of the independent city-states.
Only in as much as it follows the line.
Fair enough. So wait, let me try to select that.
So we constantly go on and off of the road, basically. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, you're kind of following them, but also not.
Yeah.
So that's the actual like path. So you do see caravanners for some time. Occasionally with them. Again, you seem to be heading more and more into dwarven territory, but well, actually, no. As you get farther from Balthrone, the roads seem to become less sparse with patrols, until eventually it seems to be only the caravans that seem to be traveling, and they start bunching up in numbers as some caravans even start joining together as they get further and further out to this long plains.
Okay.
I mean, do you guys want to go 3 times speed? We'll just have to make fatigue rolls. For,
I think we're cruising, we were already ahead of schedule anyway, so.
Well, if we wanted to go faster, I think I could handle it.
I'm not worried about you, I'm worried about the animals.
I mean, the animals are affected by it, too.
Well, yes, but the animals are not necessarily as hardy as we are.
I'll pat Machocobo.
Because they'll only be taking fatigue rolls for going 1 speed above normal.
I think Bob could do it, but are we in any particular hurry?
As long as we're moving double time? No.
I mean, I'm all for going faster.
Slow down, take it easy.
Like lots of things fast, don't you?
Going faster usually means avoiding things that would be unnecessary for us.
Or, being tired when we get there.
True.
And plus, you are heading into a more sorry about that.
More contested.
You are heading to a more hotter temperature area because you're getting closer to what is essentially the equator, and there's less trees and all that, and it's like the last bit of summer, so like these are the last weeks of summer, so it's gonna be hot. Even into the winter areas, even into the winter months, it's still
without the enhanced speed.
Well, no.
Okay.
So you maintain your double time of going a little bit faster. Caravans some watch you go a little bit faster than them because they seem to be keeping as some are larger than yours, keep a slower pace.
We're doing the magic hustle.
If there are any fellow travelers that are cute, I will wink at them.
There are several.
And, yes, I will wink at them as we pass at magical hustle speed.
What was that?
That was my Xbox playing a game that I told her not to play.
Okay, because I was like, the hell was that noise? But anyways, those that see you kind of give you a glance, might return the wink. I was like, Like, okay. But more often than not, they appreciate only and kind of wink back and show affection of that kind of thing. Nah.
Haha.
I just realized I'm stuck writing his Chocobo, so I'm just stuck watching this.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
yes, you are.
I feel like it's been a while since I played this character, so.
Congratulations.
I am too cheap to want to get a Chocobo. That, and I can't ride a Chocobo and play music at the same time. So it works out.
Sure you can. People ride horses and play music all the time.
Mm-hmm.
At least in fiction.
And I would imagine it's like you're playing I mean, look at the Mongols. They rode their horses just for their feet, basically.
Hi, I don't have animal handling skills.
That's one, it's the ride skill, and two, you don't need to roll unless you're trying to do a stunt.
Yeah, pretty much. And that's not really stunting.
Maybe he doesn't want to expend the effort. Or rather,
he's trying to come up with stupid excuses for,
Or you
are absolutely correct.
You keep asking, what can I spend my gold on? Well, you could spend it on a damn mount.
I just ask random things I can spend my gold on. I don't ask to intentionally spend it.
For what it's worth, Kinara would miss you.
But he will miss you 2 horses away. 2 mounts away.
Plus, you know, you
sounds like some kind of bad porno.
Plus, you can't pester him if you go to a different mount.
No, I'd still be able to. I just do it a different way. Oh well. I guess I could get a mount. I have 15,000 gold.
Yeah. How much did the old chocobos be worth?
The Mark 1 chocobo, I think, is like 400.
I like how you phrase it, the Mark 1.
Well, there's the flying one that's like, 10,000.
Yeah, I could not afford that.
Ooh, I could get a flying chocobo. Ooh.
If you can find one.
Yeah.
I have 15,000 gold. I could pay someone to find one for me. Alas. Oh well. Maybe when we get back to Veneno, we'll do that.
I keep thinking it's spelled with a K, not just C. No, well. But moving on.
You just think it's spelled like choke.
Choke a bow, man!
I'm about to choke a bow, man! I'm about to check a bow. Well, anyways. So, as you were all traveling, about day 3 or 4 or so, it has been relatively uneventful due to the you have been closer to the caravan trails, and most animals and bandits, if there are any, avoid larger targets. However, on the 4th day, off to the west, you do see like faint traces of black smoke. Like far, far off to the distance.
Oh, okay, yeah, can't
do anything about that, really.
Yeah, okay. It's like, okay, nope. Are there any particularly loud sounds that are making it, or are we just seeing the smoke? Like any sounds of cannon or anything?
No. You do not hear anything. You seem to be several miles away from wherever that smoke is coming from.
And I take it this smoke looks different from that of, say, a bonfire?
Kind of hard to tell from this distance.
Okay. Anyone getting a hunch about that?
No, but Usually bad smoke means bad stuff, so we probably should check it out.
Did we stealth ahead and investigate, or just go in guns a-blazing?
It's like a few miles off.
I'd say we have time to, get over there and then stealth.
Alright.
Okay, so party consensus is head towards the smoke.
Yep. Okay, yeah. Okay.
From you see, as you begin approaching the rather somewhat hilly terrain starts flattening out even more to the point that it really is just plains as far as the eye can see, very similar to savanna like kind of terrain right now, but still with the coniferous trees and all that. However, several miles off, you do kind of come to a somewhat plateau and overlook off in the distance the source of the black smoke. A city. Need to check my map of things. Where are they? Where is it? My gosh. The city of Toma.
Toma?
Yeah, let me write that. The city of Toma seems to be burning and besieged. But see, before you lies several hundreds of soldiers surrounding the relatively well walled off city. You do not see cannon, but you do see siege towers and ballista and trebuchets.
Okay.
I don't think we could really do much with this.
What the people doing battle, is it like army versus peasantry? Is it?
It is difficult to tell from this distance. You are several miles out. It is difficult to tell exactly.
Okay. I'll look over to Cyrus. You want to go ahead a little bit, see if you can determine what exactly is going on?
Yeah, no problem. I can totally do that.
Okay. Before you go, though, Kimara will hand her something from his inventory. He'll reach under his into his jacket and pull out a potion. It is a red potion. For Sierra's notes, it is one of his quote-unquote super healing potions. It's one that he criticaled. It will heal 21 hit points.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
I will stick it in my cleavage.
How big is this potion?
It's a normal vial, I'd assume.
Standard
Yeah.
potion sized?
Pretty sure it's still sticking out, Sierra. You don't You don't have a bra of holding.
Well, no, I wasn't trying to be secretive with it. I don't have any pockets.
You have a potion
I call bullshit. Adventurers have pockets, male and female.
Have you looked at her character art? She does not have pockets.
No, this
I
is
have
true,
no
actually.
pockets.
But,
You have bags, though. You have belts, though.
You do have 2 potion belts.
You have belts. You have many belts.
I will take those.
If
then.
you want to stick it in your cleavage, you can.
No,
I'm there for it.
Yeah.
I know, but I don't know. It's depends on the potion. It's like, okay. Yeah, I forgot about the character. That's true. Yeah.
I'm curious now.
You also haven't been around many girls, have you? She uses that as a wallet all the time.
I do.
No, I haven't.
It gets to the point I sometimes lose change in there.
She puts her phone in there.
Yeah, it's...
Her phone has a case on it.
Like, I can...
I don't know how it's comfortable. I don't know how it's comfortable.
Outside of family, I only really hang out with 4 females. And 2 of them I don't really see anyway. Like, besides Sarah and you, Sierra, 2 others, and I don't even see them. I'm just like, eh. So yeah, I do not know the powers of the cleavage.
Yeah, cleavage pockets are a thing.
Oh no, I figured they are. It's just more of like, whatever. We're going into semantics at this point. But yes. Though as you are putting this potion on, a clap of thunder roars from the center of Toma. Clouds that were beginning to give some break from the sun begin culminating over the city and begin darkening.
I don't think this is natural.
In the very loud rumble, low guttural rumbles of thunder rumble through the plains, the rolling thunder, and so finally, a large lightning bolt strikes one of the walls that you are all facing, strikes it and cracks it down, leaving a huge crack in the middle of the wall.
So, I have a few hits. You'll be back.
A smaller lightning bolts seem to crack into the town itself. The trebuchets fire at the wall, and it comes crumbling down, dust flowing in all directions, covering all the different blobs of people that you see, as even now, the very faint roar of war cries chanting at these very long distances.
Okay. Ow, that was loud.
I sense a party and we're not invited.
Wait, what? You sent the party and we're not invited?
No, I said I sense a party and we're not invited.
Well, do you think? 50 yards back?
Mm-hmm.
And you can go check it out. Yeah, yeah, totally. See if you can slip us in on the invitation.
Totally.
Go ahead and make a perception check if you can, please.
Sure.
Oh god, where did I put my dice? They're in a box somewhere.
Castle. Oh, okay, that's pretty good actually. I approve Castle.
Let's see, dark green, light green, gray, or clear?
It won't
Let's
matter
go
because of
dark
your
green.
desk.
I believe it still matters.
I rolled a 30.
Okay. Okay.
Double check my perception.
My perception's 27.
Mm-hmm.
Because I rolled amazing.
My perception is a crit fail.
Oh no!
Oof.
Don't ask me to see things.
My tail's in your face.
Is anyone using the spyglass? I believe you all had one.
Probably Len, since he's the one who carries it.
I don't actually think I have a spyglass.
Yeah, I think only person who does is actually Lynn.
So it makes sense.
Yeah, I like to get up and close and personal with mine.
If you want the total, though, it's an 8.
Okay, that's fine. Hyome, you were kind of jostled from the sheer magnitude of the just cacophony of thunder and lightning that occurs. Does she have a phobia of
No.
thunderstorms? Okay, just making sure.
So I've seen some characters do though. Very valid question.
This one doesn't.
Yeah,
He has a fear of something else. Which will
but yes,
eventually come up.
your ears ring for... Well, your ears kind of ring for a bit from the sheer, just... Especially with your particular hearing sensitivity, well, hypothetically, just rattles your brain for a bit, kind of throwing off your concentration, like, ow, ow. For Len, I'm giving a small bonus because you were using your spyglass. Are you looking at the city proper or anywhere else?
Probably surveying the city and the surrounding area.
Okay. For the surrounding area, I will give for Kalesh and Cyrus first. Yeah, while you do see the larger blob, for better word, that is outside the city, you do see... It takes a moment, but you do see other closer dots that kind of are around the army itself and are actually kind of moving. For Len, you're able to see a little bit better. You do identify them as like pockets of soldiers and 3s and 4s moving around on mounts. They seem to be looking around themselves.
Starting to come together. Anyone good with heraldry?
Bart is!
With what?
I know a bit.
I'll pass the spyglass and indicate one of the roving groups, see if you can, spot a crest or something.
I'll try to zero in and get ready for a nobility check.
Nobility, history, or local? Either or.
I will do nobility because I do not have those other two.
Okay.
Oh, that roll though. 12.
12 total?
Yup.
You move from group to group, and running off that perception check, you're kind of look. Actually, yeah, just another chip shot perception check. Just to see if you can find one. That's all I want to say. Okay. You skitter back and forth between some. You try to identify them from pure uniform alone. At this distance, a little hard to tell, but they seem to be very well armed, you know that. Some are in half plate, there's breastplates, very nice weapons. From what distance you can tell, you can tell that.
Can I tell which side that is from?
Which side?
Yeah, is it the attacking army or the defending?
From what they seem to be, kind of comparing the two of what remnants are left of the siege engines, they seem to be similar uniforms. What you think, again, distance has kind of thrown you off a little bit.
Okay. There's a lot of motion. I'm not really getting a good bead on any of their flags. They're certainly well armed, though. Kiyomi, I'll offer the spyglass.
I will take the spyglass and then try to do it myself. And
right,
what did you say the options were? Nobility, local, and something else?
So yeah, perception check, and then history, nobility, or local.
Oh. Guys are doing their usual thing again. Let's see, 19, 7, 26 perception, and then... Let's go with history, because I got all of them.
Okay. What's the history roll?
28.
Alright. You kind of peter back between some patrols until you do see one that does have a rather large lizard-like creature, a very long lance with a flag flowing in the breeze. It looks like, from your perspective, it seems to be a ring that you would wear on your finger of a silver color and a sword running through the hoop. You recognize this as the standard of the Platinum Company. They are a mercenary company that have operated within, mostly within a lot of the southernmost regions of Iraqs, from these deserts to minorly in the Swadian lands, but they don't seem to operate up north. But they are well renowned for being well armed, well armored, well informed, and well paid. In fact, it is almost said that they have never suffered a defeat in the last 20 years under the leadership of their of their person. I can't think of a name right now. Actually, you know what? General Mira. But yes, they have a general reputation of, once if a side finds out that they are hired, they almost always surrender. The opposing side, I mean.
Interesting. I would share this information, though, nonetheless.
Wow. Why would a group like that be going after an independent?
We're in the land of independence. It's probably one independent city going after the other.
Or a major power going after an independent city for its resources.
Well, these lands are large if they're purely going after resources. I mean, does this place look like a mining town at all?
Doesn't have to be resources. It could be the people or the infrastructure.
The resources could be the people themselves.
Can anyone pinpoint where the echo is coming from?
I think it's coming from a Sierra, maybe? Or it's a Greg. It's one of the two.
Yeah.
I have a mic. Well, no, I have headphones, so.
Good, but
I'll roll a history to find out what this town is good for. If I could do that.
Yeah, go ahead. Anyone can roll history for Toma if they wish.
Sweet. I rolled a nat 20 for a 29.
Hot damn.
I'm not. I will rely on the magnificent cunning brain of Kiyomi.
Alright.
Of the bard who makes an effort to know history.
Toma, what they're particularly known for?
Look what you made me do, Eric. It's all your fault.
I didn't do anything.
Toma is well known for being a, because of the fact that seemingly no other town is around before heading out to these wastelands. It is a very, tactical trading point, as it were. It is a very renowned trading post before heading out into the more desert-like areas of southeast Europe, like along this coastal region right here. For particularly though, they have been known to cultivate spices and silk, and is actually one of the few places among this area that has a well-cultivated soil. Or fertile soil, let me say that. And if you don't mind, I would like to actually go to my meeting so you all can kind of ponder that. Is that good?
Alright.
Good.
Cheer pretty.
Good luck with your meeting.
So, yes.
I hope it has been going well for you.
Alright. So ponder that, think what you will, and I'll be back.
Welcome back.